Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames. If you're new here, subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification bell, and join the family. In this video guys, I want to talk some more about Russell Simmons because I realized that a lot of people, they really and genuinely don't understand what is going on as it relates to the former Def Jam executive. Now, first of all, I want you guys to pay close attention to the pattern that exists in the music industry, especially as it relates to the music execs. There are numerous essay allegations coming out against these execs, right? And we have to say allegations because they haven't been found guilty of anything yet, but the list of allegations and lawsuit, the sheet is very lengthy. It's gonna need at least 2 rooms. Now, most recently, Russell Simmons was served a lawsuit around the time of Usher's Bali visit, based on what court documents are revealing. And that is just one in over 20 that he has been served. Now, I'm going to tell you about the current, then we're going to go back to some from the past, okay? Now, Russell Simmons reportedly was served with court documents by a process server in Bali, Indonesia on March 5th. The Def Jam founder was served at the wellness center he owns, the Jidas Bali Health and Wellness Resort. Simmons has traveled to Bali many times throughout his career, but went on a sabbatical in 2017 and hasn't returned after he was accused of sexual assault by multiple women in New York Times. Now, according to court documents, a 66, what's going on with me in words today? Hello. Okay, so a 66-year-old record, the 66-year-old record mogul was served by a process server named Daniel Jean Hayud, who was able to get past 2 security checkpoints. Hayud was reportedly seated in the resort's restaurant when he spotted Simmons and served the surprise resort owner with the court documents. Now, Simmons was accused of sexual assault by former Def Jam executive Drew Dixon back in 2020 in the documentary. In the record, Dixon accused Simmons of raping her in 1995, and she left the record label soon after. She began working for the label in 1994. So, within the first year, this woman was assaulted. Now, they're saying in 1994, she was hired as the director of A&R, but claimed the record executive immediately began sexually harassing her. Dixon has been speaking out about Simmons' abuse for years and first spoke up in 2017 in a New York Times article. Dixon filed a defamation lawsuit against Simmons in February in the state of New York after he appeared in The Depth with Graham the singer and called her a liar. So Ayub described serving Simmons with a notice of the defamation lawsuit in Bali. He's saying, I recognize him as a person named in the service papers, as Russell Simmons is a well-known celebrity and widely known in Bali, Indonesia, as well as in the United States and other places. That's what he said. He said, when he approached Russell, he said, excuse me, Mr. Simmons, sorry to interrupt your meeting. I then handed Simmons the service document in an envelope and said, this is for you. As Simmons snatched the envelope and said, what's this from? I replied, you've been served from the state of New York. Simmons then quickly dropped the envelope on the table and said, F-S-H-I-T. Right? Ayub added that he heard Simmons asking his staff how the process server got into the resort, stating, how did these people get in here? He was served on March 5th during the time of Usher's recent visit. Now, the person that is accusing him, which is Dixon, claims that Simmons tried to discredit her following the documentary and is seeking an undisclosed amount in punitive damages for malicious conduct. Simmons was also accused of assaulting multiple other women but has denied all accusations against him. He also claimed that he passed several lie detector tests regarding the alleged essay during his appearance on In Depth with Graham Singer. Now, let's leave that there. And also, there's one thing that I've learned about lie detectors. They can be set up to basically make it seem as though you are the best angel in heaven, honey. So a lie detector doesn't necessarily give the truth. People know how to pass these lie detectors. Now, let's go into some more allegations that came out against Russell Simmons, okay? Let's get into these because starting back to in the 1990s, right? Um, this would line up with that Dixon lawsuit because if we remember, she started working, 1994, and within the year, she was assaulted and she left the job. So they're saying that, Russell Simmons, the founder of Def Jam, is facing serious allegations. A former Def Jam exec has filed a lawsuit against him, accusing him of essay and battery. According to the court documents, Simmons allegedly pulled a wrestling move to pin her to the bed in his New York apartment, where he basically had his way with her in the 1990s, right? So at the time, she was referred to as a Jane Doe, claimed that she joined the record label as a senior. So that one is definitely Dixon. But let's go to some other reports here. Now, so they basically go into details about, Russell Simmons and Miss Dixon lawsuit. Then they're saying these allegations are part of a larger pattern, as 20 women have now accused Simmons of sexual assault or harassment. The legal battle continues, shedding light on the importance of addressing this such serious allegations. Now, what do we know normally happens whenever a lawsuit comes out against one of these music execs? Normally, once one is unleashed, we're gonna see a myriad of them coming through. So, and then again, why would you be basically saying to your staff, how did this person get in here to serve me a lawsuit? I understand it cannot be pleasant, right? But I mean, he has certain instructions in place, it seems, which gives the sense that he was anticipating these happenings. But I mean, how long can you run for? Especially if you're innocent. If you're innocent, wouldn't you want to stand up and fight? But sometimes you're innocent and the fight is just too much as well. But as I've said, I mean, it's gonna go down and it is just up to him to prove himself innocent. But I do believe that people who commit these crimes, they should be held accountable. And men, when they have money and they have connection, they believe they're invincible and that you should never tell them no. How dare you tell such a powerful man with all the money, and connection? No. That's how most men thinks. But anyway, guys, that's all I have to say about that for now. Let me know what are your thoughts while you're at it. Give your girl some sugar, honey, like have your neighbor. Stay safe, stay sweet, stay blessed, and see you guys later. Peace.